Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, ladies and gentlemen.
Ho, ho, ho!
Not bad at all. I'll take that. Okay, welcome to President's News for Wednesday, the 18th of December. Special welcome to our Wednesday nighters Christmas lunch. This is Christmas dinner rather, dinner, sorry. This is the one I've been waiting for. I'm really excited about the marathon reveal later on this evening, so I'm very excited about this one. Anyway, our news this week, not a lot of news as such. We've got a quick club record to share with you, a couple of events that happened over the weekend, and then just a little bit of what's coming up. So we'll get through the news quite quickly, but then we're going to jump to our marathon draw. Then we have an auction. We've got Tony's 300 Club, and then Claire's special raffle. So lots of good stuff coming up. So I'll start with our club news, and as I said, we had just one club record to share. So Jack Ruby, you'll hear more about this later on in the results section, but Jack Ruby, he's an under-15 boy, en route to winning the under-15 boys pentathlon event at the South of England Indoor Combined Events Champs at Lee Valley, broke the club's 60-metre hurdle record of 8.86, down from 8.94. So a well done to Jack. So, yeah. So then moving to the results and staying with the South of England Indoor Combined Events Champs, we had, as I said, we had Jack Ruby in the under-15 boys pentathlon. He won the event overall in a PB score of 2,766 points, which was a PB of over 300 points, which was fantastic. Now, he only set that back in September, so 300 points in 3 months is not bad going, so 100 points a month. Anyway, his scores, 60-metre hurdles, as we said, new club record in 8.86, which was a big PB, which had been 9.5. Long jump, first time indoors, with a PB of 5.11. Shot put through 10.97, which was a PB by over a metre. High jump, 8 centimetre PB of 171, and then 800 metres, a 10-second PB of 217. So very good results there for Jack. So well done, massive well done to Jack Ruby. And then moving on to Alex Giles, he was competing in the under-17 men's heptathlon event. Alex came second overall with a PB score of 4,028, and just like Jack, he PB'd in every event, so 7 events, 7 PBs. 60 metres, 7.44. In long jump, he beat his previous PB by almost 30 centimetres, it was a 6.12. Shot put, first time throwing 5 kilogram shot, he threw a 9.89. High jump, 177. And then 60-metre hurdles, ran at 8.74. That was the first time over the under-17 new heights and specifications. So his previous best over the under-15 spec was 9.27, so that was a big improvement over higher hurdles and different specs. So. And then the pole vault, 2 metres 10 in his first ever pole vault competition, and the 1,000 metres he ran a very impressive 3.02. And not bad at the end of a 2 days competition. So well done to Alex and to Giles and to coach Alex Pope. So well done there. The final event of the weekend to share was the Telford 10K on Sunday the 15th. That incorporates the England Athletics 10K Championships. It's a very flat 2-lap course up at Telford, described as one of the fastest 10Ks in the UK. And we had 3 of our members taking part. So we had, the event was won by Jack Rowe of Aldershot, Farnham District, in a 28.01. And our sort of second claim runner, Phil Sesman, was second in a 28.26. Now then we had Miles Brown was first home for the club in 31.23. Very fast running for an under 23. Miles had previously run a 10K, an official 10K, back in 2019, where he ran 43.24. So a 12-minute PB was pretty impressive. So well done to Miles. Then we had Dan Kennedy also PBing in 32.52. That was only a 13-second PB, so not quite as fancy as Miles. And then Naomi Kingston, 21st lady overall, also in a PB of 34.57. So very well done to those running the 10K through Telford. Okay, moving to park run. Okay, we had a whopping 65 members running on Saturday. and in 21 locations. We seem to be stuck on 21 locations throughout the weeks. Anyway, but 65 running this week, so that's massively up on last week. Now, the furthest from the Clubhouse Award is quite a tricky one, because we have two families over in New Zealand at the moment for the Christmas holidays, and they're both vying for furthest from the Clubhouse Award. So, we've got running in the Hagley Park Run, which is in Christchurch in the South Island. We had Zacchaeus Kelman, who's one of our under 15 boys. And then running up in the North Island at the Moana Point Reserve Park Run, up near Auckland, we had the Afford Smiths. So Ryan and Holly were running. Ryan's one of our under 17s and Holly's one of our under 13 girls. So it's kind of tricky to measure which was further. I normally just go to Google Maps, and whichever is furthest is so it's quite straightforward. But this one was tricky. I couldn't get an actual distance via Google Maps. So I've gone by time. So to get to the Moana Point Reserve, it would take you 25 hours from the clubhouse, 23-hour flight, and then a 2-hour drive. So that was 25 hours. But to get to Hagley in Christchurch, it would take between 28 and 30 hours. So on this occasion, on this week, Zacchaeus takes the win with a 28 to 30-hour trip to Christchurch. But I'm open to appeals. So I'm sure that I'll get an appeal from Ryan on that. I chat-GPT'd it and asked how far it was clubhouse to these various park runs, and they gave me. Now, did I write it down? Yeah, so the Hagley in Christchurch was 11,400 miles, but then the Moana Point Reserve was 11,500, so that would reverse the decision. But I thought I'll go with my original, and yeah, controversial, I know, so I'll wait for the appeals to come in and we'll see what happens. But what I was going to say to both families, those of you that were here in the clubhouse back in September when we had our VP Alan Stevenson across from New Zealand, he's in Wellington, and his home club, the Wellington Scottish Athletics Club, their home park run is the Waitangi Park Run in Wellington, obviously. And I was just going to set the challenge, if either of our families could get to the Waitangi Park Run, that would get bonus points on my whatever awards. So anyway, we'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks, because they're out there for a little while. So anyway, moving back to regular park run and back to closer to home. So the Bromley Park Run Club Champs, we had 25 club members running, just 14 we had last week, so big numbers up this week. And first home for the club, and in second place overall, was Lucas Elmquist in a PB of 16:13. Second, and just behind in third place overall, was James Meader in 16:15. And then third home for the club was David Adams in 16:42. Then we had fourth home was Sam Aldridge, 7th overall, first vet 40 in a PB of 16:49. Fifth home was James Bunt, one of our under 15 boys, 7th overall, second junior male, and in a PB of 17:05. And then sixth home was Douglas Varney, first vet 50, just 13 seconds off his PB in a 17:26. And seventh home for the club was Philip Bunn in 17:49, just 1 second off his PB, so that's going to be annoying. Anyway, our first lady home was Katie Sugden in 22:35. Second lady was Freya Dembo, one of our under 13 girls. Third lady home was Eva Dembo, one of our under 17 women. So I'm wondering if there was a barcode switching there, because it should have been the other way around, but you don't know. And fourth home was Jackie Montgomery. So well done, Jackie. So that was the Bromley Parkrun Club Champs. Our podiums this week, we had 11 runners making the podium. We had 5 winners, 4 silvers, and 2 thirds. So it was bronze, double bronze for our Jameses, James Meader at Bromley and James Webber at Beckenham Place Park. We had silvers for Lucas Elmquist at Bromley, Graham Luger at Yarborough Leisure Centre, and then silvers for Holly and Ryan Afford Smith over at Moana Point. And then our gold medalists we had at the Tramore Valley Park Run in Cork, Daniel Horgan in 17:39. Then first junior and 6th overall at the Hagley Park Run was Zacchaeus Kelman. It was gold for Cameron Kelly Gordon at Orpington, gold for Jenny Butler at Beckenham Royal Hospital, and gold for the president at Livingston. There we go. It was a small field. Okay, so coming up. This Saturday, it's the South of the Thames Cross Country Champs at Summerhill over at Tunbridge. It's a 2 p.m. start, a 12-kilometre jolly over that lovely course. We've got 8 runners signed up, 8 senior men are signed up for that. They can take late entries up to Thursday, so if anyone does fancy it, let Micah Evans know. But that's Saturday. On Wednesday, of course, it's Christmas Day, and we have the Bromley Christmas Day Park Run, so we'll be in the park run. I'm hoping to do the news from the park run, so if you're there, that would be great. We'll have the flag, and come and meet us at the flag, so hopefully we'll have a big crowd out there. And then, of course, on Thursday, on the Boxing Day, it's our festive fun run in fancy dress. Ian's organising that, so we're here 9:30 with a 10 o'clock start. And then we've got refreshments back here in the clubhouse, mulled wine and the President's Christmas cake, of course. So all are very welcome, friends and family, please come down. Fancy dress is not obligatory, but it's always good fun. Yeah, everyone's welcome at that one. And then, just to say, we've got the Kent Cross Country Champs on the 4th of January, so we won't be back in the clubhouse until the 8th of January, so Kent Champs are coming up on the 4th. So, but I will be putting the news up, albeit remotely. So we get a little reminder of that, and the timings and things. But that's what we have coming up, athletically anyway. Anyway, tonight though, we're going to cut now to Nick, and we'll do the marathon draw. We've also got an auction, there's Tony's 300 Club, and then we'll do the raffle with Claire. So anything else that anyone wants to share just now before we cut to the raffle stuff? So I'll close that, but we'll move to the...
Good evening, everybody. Some of you, I may end up as St. Nicholas. We'll see. For the marathon places, just a little bit of a preamble, if you don't mind, to start with. Places for clubs seem to be getting ever fewer each year. This year we have a total of 3. 2 will be drawn very shortly, and 1 is a baggage place that has been nominated from the baggage team, which I will deal with first. It seems a long, long time ago that to get a place as a club member, you literally volunteered some hours, you worked for the London Marathon. It was a great job giving out the numbers to people. Feels like yesterday, but seems an age ago. It really is quite difficult to get the places now. So when we get onto the draw, if you're successful and you can't run, if you get injured, we don't wish it, but if anything like that happens, be very grateful if you would give the place back. I'm going to draw 3 reserves as well as the gifted place and the 2 places. So there is scope for this, and the reason for it is London Marathon claim that one of the reasons they have reduced the club places is because they're not used. Now, it wouldn't have been the case in our club, but I think there might have been a lot of deferrals, and if you defer twice, then the place is lost. So it may be down to that. So there's the preamble. To get in this, everybody had to go into the London Marathon general ballot. Chances of being successful there are about 2%. Here, I'm afraid this year's a bit quite tough as well. I did have 17 names. One of those places, and all 17 have been properly validated and gone through the system. One of those places will be a baggage place, which we'll do first. 2 people have dropped out for different reasons, so there are a total of 14 Scrabble letters in here, and I'll pick a couple of very experienced old hands at marathons to draw those shortly. So if we can start with the baggage place. Now, this is a nomination from Keith Penny, who is the club's baggage organiser. I'll be as gender neutral as I can. This person has been a very keen part of the marathon baggage team since 2009, only missing out on a couple of years over that time. That person can always be relied upon to be an early responder to the request for baggage volunteers every year. Their baggage experience helps no end for the team to run effectively on the day. Same person X has also volunteered at the big half baggage, has regularly marshalled at the club's cross-country races, and Ted Pepper. So Keith would like to nominate Jackie Montgomery. That's the baggage place. Congratulations, Jackie. Anyone who wins or gets a reserve will get an email from me within the next 24 hours, so we'll sort that out this out. So, there are 14 Scrabble letters in here. There are 2 places, and then there'll be 3 reserves. So what I'm going to do, if I can go to Mike Peel, who I think, first 32 London Marathons, Mike? Yeah. Okay, so here's an experienced hand. If you can draw one of these letters.
Oh.
Give me the letter, and then I will walk back and announce it. Okay, that is letter G. And this letter G is Leon de Brun.
Oh, yeah.
Let me just, so I don't get anything wrong, let me just write down 1 on there. I'm then going to go to John Turner, I think over 25 Londons and over 200 marathons.
So.
Right, the other 13, John, are waiting on you. It's all down to you to pick one out and to say who gets the other club place.
I don't want to be unloved. Oh gosh, this is hard, isn't it?
And after that, if I can just pick 3 people near me to do the reserves. But, right, that's the letter. Should I take that back?
Yep.
This letter is the letter O, and it's Scott Middlewood.
I've got a new friend.
Okay, let's do some 3 reserves. So these will be in ranking order. So if a place comes back, first reserve's the most valuable. Adrian, could you do that, please? Okay, the first reserve is letter B, and that's Chris Fishlock. Right. Second reserve, Dave, could you do that? That is letter K, and letter K is Paul Sharp. And I guess the odds are not great for third reserve, but Mark, could you check that out? Okay. And third reserve is letter E, and letter E is Ian Montgomery. So that concludes the marathon draw. I'm sorry most of you didn't, your names weren't drawn. Hopefully how we've done it's clear, and how we'll work if some places have to come back is clear. So back to you, Madam President.
Okay, on my schedule it's the auction, but I don't know anything about that. Is that you, Dave?
Right, we've got 2 items we're going to auction tonight. The first item is a piece of art from our own artist in residence, Mark Ellison, our own David Hockney. Now, you will have seen, or you may have noticed, the T-shirts down here, which is all part of Mark's artwork. The T-shirts are available for £15 minimum to the club. You can buy those, or I think Mark will take orders. Is that right, Mark? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Now, I really, if I was on TV, I'd have a gallant assistant who would be able to walk around with it. Oh, we have got a gallant assistant. Right, so if you just let her walk round and show this. Now, this is a unique artwork, and it's the sort of thing you can display at home, but probably not too much outside, because we're not sure about the copyright on the logo. Now, I've had a phone reserve price put on that from someone who's seen it, but in the meantime, I'm going to start the bidding off at a very modest £20. So, does anyone like to bid £20? Thanks, Steve. Who put Alan's hand up? Right, thank you, John. 25. 30, thank you. 35. We haven't hit the reserve yet.
Oh, good.
We're going to head. Anyone going to bid more than 30? 5? Was it 35? Yeah, 35. Can I hear 40 from someone? Nick, thank you. 40 from Nick. We're going to have. Come on, we can get it up at least to a half century. 40, 45. Thank you very much.
Mark says there is only one, it is unique.
Yeah.
No more.
No. No more. Yeah. So, club together, and then you can share it. You can have it 50. Very good. Very good. Now we're getting towards the. Have I heard anyone who's going to bid any more than that? 55?
Yeah, 55.
Yeah, yeah. Well, did you say 60? He said 60. Yeah. Sorry, I have to take your first answer.
Sorry.
Yeah, good job you didn't say 600. Would have been nice. Right, we're over the reserve now, so you can have all run riot if you want it. So it's going to you at 60 at the moment. Any more on 65, 65, 70? 65. 65. 65. It's quite exciting, isn't it? Yes. Yeah. 70. Oh, we might even throw in a T-shirt if we get to 80, mightn't we? You know, yeah. You know, think about it. Well, I mean, it's worth the 10 quid because the T-shirts are 15. We're on 70 at the moment. Going. Gone for 70. Thank you very much. Right, Danny. You don't mind loaning it to us, put in the club room, do you?
This next item is for the swingers in the club. It's a free. Sorry to disappoint you. It's actually golf swingers, and it is 3 green fees at Dulwich and Sydenham. They're 50 quid each. So this was given by Gabby Martin's dad, who is the secretary at Dulwich. So will someone start me off? I don't know whether any golfers in the room. Will someone start me off at 50? Yeah. No, thank you, Andy. 55. Any advance? 55? 55? Yes. 80. Thank you, Andy. That's very kind. Any advance on 80? Madam President, don't you play golf?
Too busy.
About being put into bat. Yeah. Any advance on 80? 85, thank you. Can we get up to 100 per chance? 90. 90, thank you, Andy, thank you. You could job these on, actually. 90? Do I hear an advance on 90? No. 90. Any advance on 90? 90 once. 90 twice. Gone. Thank you.
I don't know who you have to see, but presume the apples at some stage.
Okay. There you go. Cheers. So do you want to go on with the 300 club now then, Tony?
Oh yeah, sure.
Now you've collected money and you can start giving stuff away.
We should do the auction after the 300 club.
Well, where's the mouse? 400, 200, 100, and 2 at 50. Is that fine? Yes. Help if I could undo the top. Right now, Anita won 400 quid not so long ago. I think we ought to ask her to draw the first number out. This is for 400 quid. Oh, I know who that is. And he's here tonight. Number 1.
Number one.
Number one.
I think.
Past President Richard Coe.
Congratulations.
Madam President, would you like to draw?
Richard. Woo.
I've never won anything in that.
126.
126.
400.
This is for 200.
You've got to sell a pickup.
She's also here tonight. A young lady on the top table. Claire Austria.
number then.
Oh, I'm so excited.
What have we got?
268.
Sorry, 268. 268 on the back page here. 268. He's around somewhere. Not dining. Chris held it.
And another one.
Okay, okay.
This is for 50.
145.
145.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
145. He's not here tonight. Redraw. Brian Smith.
Oh, right. Okay, great. And one more. Madam. And again.
Okay. Oh, 124.
124.
124. Well, she's definitely not here tonight. Diana Mantura.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much
Thank
indeed,
you.
everybody.
Okay. Now, I quickly forgot, actually, we have one bonus ball winner from a couple of weeks ago, from the 30th of November, who's been missing from the clubhouse for the last few weeks, but he's here tonight, and our winner is Steve Evenden. That's practically twice in a row, isn't it? Great, okie dokie. So I think
Oh,
now
raffle, Paul.
it's
Raffle.
raffle time.
Raffle.
I think it's raffle.
Made over
I
400.
think so. Yep, raffle time.
Let Leon know he's very happy. I've let Leon know he's very happy. He said he better start training.
Okay, I just want to let thank you very much for everyone who bought a ticket for the raffle. Very generous. We've raised over £400 tonight, so thank you very, very much. And I'm going to get Zoe to draw. No pressure. Oh, I'll draw one out. Back in. Very professional, don't worry.
709.
709. Someone here tonight? Happy Christmas. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well done. Before I did the draw, I forgot to say that we're able to hand £6,000 to the club on the basis from the 300 club.
Oh, well done.
There we are.
Pass us to Mr. Appleton. Yes, yes, something for Dave Appleton's stocking. So, listen.
If anybody wants a number, I have got a few spares.
But not number one.
Okay. So, well, that draws the end of our raffles and draws and bonus clubs and whatevers. But I'm just going to say a massive thank you to everyone for coming along tonight, and a special thank you for those that were involved in these draws. Claire with your raffle, Tony with his club, 300 Club, Bob who does the bonus ball, all these things that raise so much money for the club. It's fantastic. And thank you to you for supporting these events and helping us raise all this money for the club, which is fantastic. Yeah, I think that's it for tonight, isn't it? I don't think there's anything else. Thank you for coming. Thank you to the staff. And let's enjoy some nice Christmas park runs and whatever else in the new year. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.